Such good dogs. Okay, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Come here for a treat, you two. I see a little dog coming. Come on. Come on, you two. Come here for a treaty. And one more for you. Come here for a treaty. One more for you. Come here for a treaty. One more for you. Come here for a treaty. This is the slowest walk ever. But there's a little dog behind me and I don't want them bothering it. Come here for a treaty. One more for you. Okay, let's go running for a treaty. Come here. One more for you. Come here for a treaty. One more for you. Come here for a treaty. One more for you. Come here for a treaty. One for you. And where's Shims? One more. Oh, there we go. One more for you. Okay, I need to get more treats out of my bag. We are now officially out of treats. But I am going to buy more tomorrow. Tomorrow I get paid. Sadly, I have to spend a lot of money on my flat. I'm doing it up to sell it now. This flat has been a complete drain on my income. I have starved for 2 years because of owning a flat. I do not recommend owning a flat, except that landlords are now so bad. If you don't own your own flat, you're going to get that's what happens when I don't watch my dogs. If you don't own your own flat, you're going to end up going homeless because of lack of maintenance by your landlord. Okay, I'm looking for another bag of treats. Would be great. I've got it. I have another bag of treats. Okay. 1 second, there we go. Got it. Yes, but not now, when we need it. The treats are... I should have been watching. My dog nearly got run over by a bike because I wasn't watching. See how much sunnier it is on the grass compared to under the trees? It was actually nice weather over there. Now it's not. On the grass there's a bicycle, puppies. Shim, on the grass, good girl. Mimi, on the grass, bicycle. Mimi, good girl. Oh, I wish we were still on the grass. I'm cold again. I'm only warm in the sun. Heating can't make me warm, funnily enough. I need a grow light. That's what I need, a grow light, a grow lamp, something that simulates sunlight. just me feeling cold. I can see there's frost on the grass. So it is actually cold. It's not my imagination. Sometimes I can't tell if it's cold outside or if it's just me feeling cold. But I believe if there's frost at 9:30 in the morning, it is actually cold. Because the sun's been out for quite some time now. It's actually quite high in the sky. Look, there's the sun. And, silly me, the breath is coming out white. My dog's breath is condensing. It is cold. It's not my imagination. I smell burning. I wonder who's burning what. This is where shopping trolleys come to live. On the grass, Mimi. Good girl. Good girl. I have no idea how Scots wear shorts here. Oh, I keep smelling nice burning stuff here. My dogs are probably going to want to go to the beach because we went to the forest today and not the beach, but no, I've got to work. I've got to work. No beachy today. Okay, I'm switching off the camera because, as I say, I like to listen to podcasts in the morning. On the grass, Mimi. Good girl. No, Shem, we're not going to the beach. I've got to work. See, I told you. I told you she'd want to go to the beach. That's the path to the beach. This is the Red Bridge, which is where we get off to go to the beach. But I don't think we'll go to the beach so much anymore because where we go on the beach is actually a construction site and they've started working at the weekend. So we're getting harassed even at the weekend for going onto a construction site. Construction sites are more full of wildlife than the nature reserves in Scotland. The nature reserves are full of golf courses and tennis courts and zoos and you wouldn't believe it, but benches and human stuff. Whereas construction sites are full of rabbits and deer and wild animals. So we prefer construction sites to nature reserves. No, Shim, we're not going to the beach. We gotta go home. I've got to work. No, Shim. She's looking at the beach. But I don't want to be running away from people shouting at me to get out of a place. I understand that they don't want me to get injured, but I really do believe it is my right to get injured. You know, I don't need somebody nannying me, saying I can do this and I can't do that for my own health. I can choose to take a risk. For example, I love riding a motorbike without a helmet. I love the wind in my hair. It's a risk and I love it. And why should people stop me doing it? I am craving drugs now. It's been 6 months. I can't be dealing with all these emotions. Too many emotions. I want to break. I want to break from my own emotions. And yet my emotions are part of me. I need something that will switch off my cortex. Just temporarily. Make me unconscious. Without putting me in danger would be great. I've been using alcohol once in a blue moon. You know, like, I'll probably buy something tomorrow because today is so painful. I've recognized what causes the pain. It is loss of my son, and this is the aching to be with him. I determined this because when I block my family, who poisoned my son against me, telling him things like, I love my dogs more than him. And I know it's poison because it took me 1 month to convince him to go to them. And then for months after he was living with them, he kept calling me back saying, Mo, you're not judgmental. Mo, you support me, whatever I do. And then I think I suffered from transference. Obviously, I was homeless and living on the streets for a year. I went there and I said, Robin, I'm depressed, I'm having a bad time. And he said, don't emotionally guilt trip me. Here's the weird thing, I don't emotionally guilt trip. It's not one of my features. It is a feature of my family. He said, I don't want you to be here, so I left. And that was the last time I saw him. And I know my mother says bad things about me. She always has done. She's always lied, you know, like Shireen's an alcoholic. I'm not. I don't drink regularly enough to be an alcoholic. She just loves her pity party. Munchausen's, which is what my sister's got. My sister's copying my mother, so she's got all the same features. Lying because she can't face the truth. Lying to her employer, saying she's got no mental health issues. Lying to social services, saying we weren't abused as children. All this because she can't face the truth. So that's... Oh yes, I wasn't explaining my past. I was explaining why I know this is grief, not depression. Because the moment... Come here, Mimi! Sham, come here for a treat! Come here for a treat! Come on, you buggies! Come on, babies! Yep! Come here for a treat! Good girls! Yeah, when I...